So, we're gonna do chapter, I think, 4 today. I think it was 4, chapter 4. But before we do that, yesterday I said that there was a comic book coming, and it did come. So I'm gonna share that with you. It's pretty cool. It's like Wolverines and Deadpools. Let me show it to you guys before we read that. It's this one right here. Wolverines and Deadpools. Okay, that's what it is. It's called Claws and Mercs by Ziegler, Antonio, Guru, EFX. It's very cool. I love this cover. It's so cool. You have Wolverine's daughter, X-23. I think Lady Deadpool, and then Wolverine here. Pretty cool. Claws. See the back. Oh, that's pretty cool. X-23. Wolverine, Deadpool. Okay. Starring twice as many Deadpools and Wolverines as any other book. Oh, I think they're daughters of these characters. Wolverine's daughter. And then you have Deadpool's daughter. That's very interesting. What? What's better than the best there is? Partnering up with the Merc with the mouth. How about adding daughters Ellie, Komocho, and Laura Kinney to the mission as they go up against a classic ex-villain? It's Wolverine's and Deadpool's baby. In the clutches of the Shadow King. Ooh. But who is he really after? Plus Logan and Wade Wilson on an adventure through time and space, hacking and slashing their way through the multiverse on an epic quest of heroism. Everything is about multiverses nowadays. And friendship, and the same two superstars at each other's throats in Madripoor. Oh wow, Madripoor. Collecting Wolverine and Deadpool's 2025 1-3. Deadpool Wolverine Weapon Extraction 2024 and Deadpool vs. Wolverine. Smash 'em ups. I think I have Deadpool vs. Wolverine. Interesting. Parental advisory. Good. Okay. So this is the latest comic in my collection. Wolverines and Deadpools. Pretty cool. So that's, I think, Deadpool's daughter. That's very interesting. I don't know, he had a daughter. Oh, maybe he did. With that demon girl, I think. Alright. So that's that. Let me put this away somewhere. Okay. Let's get back to Daredevil Yellow. Okay, I think it was chapter 4. Hopefully you guys can see. Let me check. Yeah, I think we don't really have much left. I think there's like 3 chapters left. So maybe 3 more videos with this one. Okay. There we go. Let's do this. This was the last one that we did. Okay, chapter 4. Rough sketches. Never lead with your left. adventures. I thought the world I thought we would share. When you're young, you think you're going to live forever. So what's going on? Is it dead? Is that the best you've got? Oh, Electro. I had gone over to the Baxter building because our client, Reed Richards, had wanted me to look into the lease. I remember you once asking me how these things start and my joking about how someone has to throw the first punch. Electro, a man who could absorb and discharge energy, was there, and he shouldn't have been. I had brought my costume along in my briefcase. In my briefcase, Karen, what was I thinking about? And he threw the first punch. Do you really think you could stop me? I have fought Spider-Man to a standstill. You're hardly worth my time. Damn. Villains would talk a lot back then. They didn't leave innocent women in a pool of blood. I guess I haven't really thought about it, but the ones in costume never used to kill anybody. Deep down I knew this wasn't my fight. The Fantastic Four probably had 100 ways of dealing with someone like Electro. I'm going to let you live this time. I want you to always remember that if you got up against Electro, you're going to lose. My teeth filling were still rattling from the electric jolts in his punches. If the soles of my shoes hadn't been rubber, I'm sure I would have been hurt a lot worse. So I did what any blind lawyer with 2 degrees from Columbia University would have done in this situation. I followed him. The how was the easy part. His electron charged particles shimmered in my head like a neon trail. The why of why did I follow him? That's not so easy. He went up there. Somebody called the police. Looking back on it, it was also there's no need to fear. Underdog is here, ladies. But this wasn't a cartoon. There was no sweet Polly who was in danger. In fact, all Electro had done was stolen some of Reed Richards' papers in the hopes of selling top secrets. It's one of those superheroes. You mean like Spider-Man? No, I've got a cousin who's a cop. He says he's called Daredevil. Out to make a name for yourself, is that it, Daredevil? You figure bringing in a supervillain is going to get you into the Avengers or something. I had put on the costume to find justice for my dad's murder. this have to do with that? Well, not on my... what is that? Not on my dime, pal. You stuck with small-time wise guys with their pop guns. Yeah, I heard all about how you shut down the Fixer and his boys. If you want to play in the big leagues, you'd better learn to carry a bigger. Superheroes, supervillains, Avengers, Fantastic Four, making a name for myself. This was new. Now I think someone should call the police. Maybe this wasn't why I was struck by a radioactive isotope that took away my vision and heightened my other senses. Maybe I was somehow wasting all the time I put in practicing, honing my skills, training without my dad knowing. He's so handsome up close. Wish my boyfriend had those muscles. Are you married, Mr. Daredevil? Do you have a girlfriend, Mr. Daredevil? Oh my god. But I liked it. Girls going on crazy. Did I have a girlfriend, Karen? Further, Mr. Owl, while we may represent you, not having your full legal name is problematic. Oh my gosh. Mr. Nelson, look. Karen, what is it? What's wrong? I saw him, the new one, that Daredevil person. I'm sure you did, Karen. We live in New York City. We have the Fantastic Four for our clients. The thing stuck his big fat head through that wall. And right now, we're representing someone who could be the Birdman of Alcatraz, for all we know. And I'd like to think you are thinking. Sorry. I'd like to think you are taking dictation and not looking out the window for men in their pajamas. Any idea where I was? Further, Mr. Owl, while we may represent you, not having your full legal name is problematic. And I think, Mr. Nelson, you are going to finish the sentence with regard to our billing you. Oh, good. And it's foggy, Karen, okay? Aren't you just the least bit curious what a superhero is doing in our neighborhood? What if he lives around here? What if he suddenly came walking through that door? Hello, Mr. Murdoch. Hello, Karen. Foggy. That's all the excitement. Well, he did walk into the room. Karen thinks she saw a superhero fly by. Really? Which one? I like that Spider-Man myself. It was Daredevil. Who? And he did not fly by Mr. Nelson. He swings with too much. Why think? I don't think you were it for me, Foggy. Oh, sorry. I don't think you were it for me, Foggy. You, Karen, this Daredevil, he's not your boyfriend or anything. What? Of course not, Mr. Matt Murdock. I don't have a boyfriend. You don't? No, I don't. So I was thinking about going bowling tonight, and I like bowling. I'm in. You're the original I can't tell us. Strike from a gutter ball guy. First time for everything, Foggy. And I'll be glad to help you, Mr. Murdoch. Amazing, what an afternoon with the with the Rocketies will do for your self-confidence. My dad would talk about when the other fighter would have him against the ropes. Did you see that, Miss Page? Right down the middle, did you see? Yes, I did, Mr. Nelson. And with the way you're shouting, I'm sure even Mr. Murdoch saw it. No offense, Mr. Murdoch. None taken, Karen. In a way, I did see it, from the way Foggy described it. Then write it down, Karen. Write it down. And, you're up, Matt. Are you sure you wouldn't like a little help? I could break 180 tonight. I could. No thanks, I think I got it. You will tell me. I'm aiming at the snack bar, won't you, Karen? The crowd always thought the fighter was in jeopardy. My dad liked that. He was hiding it all back in reserve, waiting for the other man to run out of gas. Oh, Mr. Murdoch. Nice and easy. You just want to put the ball down on the floor and give it a push. Karen, you really don't have to. You're supposed to be concentrating. Did we hit anything? The problem, of course, was that there was always a change. You would wait too long and run out of gas yourself. When you're young, you think you're going to live forever. I never forget that night, Karen. It was the first time I felt your body press against me. It was like your heart was pounding right inside of mine. It wasn't that long after that night, Slade, the man who had put a bullet in the back of my dad's head, was put to death. I thought it'll be ironic and bring pistachio nuts and eat them in the gallery. I couldn't take them out of my pocket. me not to attend. But the lawyer part of me wanted to know what an execution was like. The good son wanted to see it through to the end. I think I thought it was going to be like fighting Electro, sparks and jolts, an experiment, and it wasn't. The smell, Karen, even though the glass partition, even if it had been 3 feet of poured concrete, the smell. I went back to the apartment. I don't know if you remember that I lived there after my dad died. I think I told you some excuse about not being able to find affordable housing, when all I really wanted to do was hold on to him for a little longer. But the firm was making money now, and I could change a few things. I bought a refrigerator that didn't leak, a new mattress for the bed. I never got rid of his chair. Every morning I passed your desk and slipped my fingers across your handwriting. You always left out your steno notes from our meeting. My words in your hand. Maybe that's why I agreed to write these letters to you now. Matt, that you. I found Foggy that morning wearing a hole into the carpet. Oh God, it is you. I thought it might have been Karen. No, I sent Karen over to the Owl's office with some paperwork. That guy's a weird old bird. Huh. I made a joke. Owl bird. Something on your mind, Foggy? You sound a little tense. How long have we known each other, Matt? Don't answer that. It's a rhetorical. But the point is, you have known me long enough to know when I can tell something is right. I know it. I knew it the first day I met you, Nelson, and Murdoch just flashed in my head, and here we are. Matt. I've thought about it long and hard, and I've made up my mind. I was so blind, Karen. I could sense things no other person could. But on this one subject, I was in the dark. Oh wow. I'm going to ask Karen to marry me. Oh wow. That's crazy. I didn't know that Foggy was in Karen too. I mean, from the show that I've seen, it doesn't look like it. That's crazy. Wow. Alright. Alright guys, I think there's like 2 more chapters left. So we'll do the next chapter tomorrow. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please do like, comment, share, and subscribe. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one.